Going on, guys? Welcome to episode 4 of my Monoposto Simulation League. We're here for the Japanese Grand Prix in Suzuka. So let's get this first race started. So here is the starting grid. Raimund starts from pole position, then it's Bastian Tan, Anaf Aslam, Moshe Shaw, Game Addict, Estenba Alonso, Angelo, Taco Van Horn, Gemma, and Zap Gaming rounds up the top 10. Then it's Miguel H, Kupson, Slip TC, Milsot, Dr. Stephen Strange, Eric Sean, Hamilton, Step Ocampo, Salvatore, and Drift rounds up the grid. Here come the 5 red lights, and when they go off, the race is on for round 4 of season 1 in this Monoposto Simulation League. And Moshe Shaw gets a great start and overtakes Anaf Aslam, who's down to P4 now. But Anaf Aslam can stay ahead and gets back ahead to P3. And as we now come through the S's up the hill, you can see Raimund still in P1 and going down through the bridge to the hairpin. Bastian Tan still in P2. Then in P3 it's Anaf Aslam with a small gap already because they started on the hard tires. They opted for the hard tires. What the hell is going on with them? Why did they choose the hard tires for the first stint or for the beginning of the race? They will be so slow in the end. Meanwhile, Angelo in P5 and he is fighting for P4. Several cars got upgrades from round 3 to this fourth race now. And now, as you can see, the Ferrari, Alpine and McLaren are the top 3 cars. And the McLaren are going side by side. Angelo in P5 and Game Addict in P6. And the Ferrari is holding the McLarens up with his hard tires. And again the McLaren side by side and Angelo got sent wide a bit by his teammate. We jump on board to Angelo. As you can see, they are trying to get past in the Ferrari of Moshe Shaw. We now spectate him. And Angelo is really close. He's pulling out. He's trying to make the move into the first snow corner, nearly touching wheels, but he's still staying behind. This is going to be more difficult than I thought. Soft tires versus hard tires, but now he's down to 130R. They're going side by side, and is Angelo's through? No, he's not. Side by side through the chicane, and he's still behind. But now onto the start finish line, he's directly behind him. But no, still no move. He's going really on the side, but he's too far away to make a move. As we now start lap 3, where we look further down the grid, we are now on board with Gemma in the Aston. His teammate is right behind him, but 2 seconds off. And then it's Kupson in P9 and Taco Van Horn in P10 and his teammate Zap Gaming in P11. Slip TC meanwhile in P12 and Miguel H in P13. The best Mercedes for now, Eric Sean in P14. Then we jump on board to Racing Drift, who's in P15. Milsot in P17. Salvatore in P18. Sepp Ocampo in P19. and we round off the grid with Dr. Stephen Strange in penultimate place and Lewis Hamilton in last place. Now jump on board to the pole sitter and the race leader Raimon. And now we jump to Bastian Tan, who is around 1 second behind Raimon in P2. There's a huge gap between P1 and P2, probably because of the soft and the hard tire difference. And when I went through the field, we just see that Moshe Shaw lost the places to the both McLarens. Somehow they overtook him, and now they are directly behind Anaf Aslam in the Alpine. This was a very bad idea from them to choose to start with the hard tires. This is gonna be really difficult to recover from that in a so short race. As you now round the 2 spoon corners and onto the other start finish line, the McLarens are really close. Can they make a move through 130R? No, not quite. But now into the chicane. No, he's too far away. But now he's got no. Now the McLarens are side by side. Angelo tried to make a move, but was too far away, so his teammate tried it on him. But now DRS in slipstream gaining on the Alpine. Can he make a move? No, he's too far away. But maybe next lap. As you now see Moshe Shaw, who is falling away from the McLarens, and he's falling into the hands of Gemma and his teammate Esteban also. This is a really bad idea to start with the hard tires, as we can already see on the example of Moshe Shaw. But Anaf Aslam is still in P3. He can still hold P3. But the McLarens are really close. And now once again we go to Spoon. And he can still stay in front. We jump on board again. And now he's directly behind Anaf Aslam, the McLaren of Angelo. They're going side by side down to 130R. Now around the outside of 130R. Can he pull the move? Can he make the move? He's through. Now we jump on board from Game Addict, as we can see that his teammate Angelo moved over and is in P3 now. McLaren cocked with the strategy. As we now see Game Addict, who is still in P5 and is trying to overtake Anaf Aslam. Meanwhile Angelo jumped away, pulled away, not quite but a little bit. Around the same distance as Game Addict is behind Anaf Aslam. What a race this is till now. Moshe Shaw in P6, he's still not that far away from the McLarens, but Gemma closed up rapidly. Will Moshe Shaw lose one more position to a midfield car this time? We will see. His teammate Esteban also a bit further behind. And then it's Kupsin again. He has got both Racing Bull cars behind him. They're trying to overtake the Red Bull. As you now see Sepp Gaming, who's behind his teammate Taco van Horn. And then we see Miguel H in a Sauber in P12. Then it's Swifty will jump on board of his horse. And now we see the other Red Bull of Milsons in P17. And now we jump on board. No, we don't jump on board. We spectate Raimon again, who is 1.5 seconds in front of Bastian Tan, who's trying to win this race as well as Raimon tries. And we are now in lap 8 of 13, so 5 laps to go in this race. And meanwhile, Anaf Aslam still in P4, but not for long anymore. Scam Addict overtakes him into turn 1. We caught a good timing to jump on board of Anaf Aslam. Game Addict also overtook him. And now Anaf Aslam is down to P5. Can the McLarens get more in this race besides their P3 and 4 for now? We'll see, but there's quite a big gap between P3 Angelo and P2 Bastian Tan, around 12 seconds. We jump to Gemma again, who is half a second behind Arnold, behind Moji Shaw. He's already pulling out, trying to make the move on the Ferrari driver, on the Mexican Minister of Defense, maybe. The Belgian is trying it. What is this AI driver doing? What the hell? I held up. I held up Moshi Shaw. What did I do there? What the hell? No. This wasn't planned as it went. Oh, I really apologize for that. But otherwise I would have to sacrifice one of you guys. So unfortunately it happened like it happened. And Gemma is through in P6, up to P6, and Moshi Shaw down to P7. But why there were no blue flags? I don't know. And Taco van Horn also overtook Kupsen. Kupsen is now down to P10, and behind him it's Sub Gaming, who is in P11 and also trying to get into the points. Meanwhile, we started lap 10 of 13, so 3 laps to go after this one. And Raimon is nearly 2 seconds ahead of Bastian Tan, and 16 seconds, nearly 17, in front of P3 Angelo. And in P4 is Game Addict in the other McLaren. And Anaf Aslam still in P5. So we'll see what he can get in with those tires. Gemma is in P6, is wild. Probably the best result he can get in this race. And as we jump on board of him, we can see he is closing up to Anaf Aslam. Maybe he can pull over a second move. For P5 this would be. Then this would be Aston's best result in this season, I think. But we don't think so far for now, because this race only has 2 more laps to go. As they also start lap 11, you can see they are around 1.2 seconds separated each other. So not that much. But there are not so many laps left, so maybe Anaf Aslam can stay in front. As you jump to Moshe Shaw, we see that Esteban Arnoz also is closing up to Moshe Shaw as we jump to him now. Paco van Horn in P9 as we jump over to him, and Sepp Gaming also over to Kupsen. So Kupsen is out of the top 10, and probably no points for the Red Bull driver in this race. Miguel H still in P12, Slip TC in P13, and here we see Racing Rift in the Williams in P15. Then it's Salvatore in the other Haas, Milsots, Dr. Stephen Strange, Seb Ocampo, and Lewis Hamilton rounds up the grid. Now we jump to Bastian Tan, who just started lap 12 of 13, so we are now in the penultimate lap of the race. And still nothing changed. 3/10, he's directly behind Anaf Aslam, Gemma. Can he pull the move in the last lap for the best result of the season till now for the Astons? We stay at Gemma and we go on board of his Aston Martin. He's close, but not close enough probably. There's only one DRS zone on this track, so I'm not sure if this is enough to pull a move. As we still stay with Gemma, and now they come to the spoon corners. It's 6/10 is behind. And meanwhile, Raimund started the final lap. The Alpine driver is going to win another race, I think. I think it's his second win in this season. Maybe he already won a race, but I'm not quite sure now. In P2 it's Bastian Tan, who got gapped a bit by Raimund. In P3 then it's Angelo, and his teammate is 2 seconds behind in P4. And now we jump again to Anaf Aslam, who also gapped Gemma a bit in the final lap. So there will not be a move anymore for P5. Moshe Shaw will come home in P7. Probably the worst result in this season till now for the Ferrari driver. And then it's Esteban Arnoldo in P8, Paco van Horn in P9, and Sepp Gaming in P10. And Raimund has finished the race in first place. And now we jump on back to Angelo, who finishes the race in P3. The second podium for the Czechian in the fourth race of the season. And his teammate comes home in P4. Then it's Anaf Aslam, who saves P5, and Gemma in P6. Moshe Shaw in P7, Esteban Alonso in P8. Now we jump over to Sepp Gaming, who finishes in P10, and Kupsen finishes in P11. Then it's Miguel H, who finishes in P12. Slip TC in P13, RX-Han in the Mercedes in P14, Racing Rift in P15, then it's Salvatore who finishes in P16, Lasers finishes in P17, Dr. Stephen Strange in P18, and Sepp Campo finishes in P18. And Lewis Hamilton already got lapped. So and here is the podium. Race winner Raimon, P2 Bastian Tan, and P3 once again Angelo. And here are the results. I think it was Bastian Tan who got the fastest lap, but I'm not so sure for now. A very exciting race. So, thanks for watching and see you next time.